Well, Bush, this is some scary stuff. You really think the president would know a little bit more about the internet?
Yeah. Now, the president, being an older guy, should be taught this. Someone should sit him down and smack him in the face and say, look, this is technology of the day. You need to know this to run this country.
Right.
You need to have a working knowledge of computers and the internet in order to really represent the people of this country. Apparently he doesn't.
He can handle a power saw, but when it comes to the power of the internet...
I hear there's rumors on the internets.
Not once, but at least twice.
Wait a minute.
Dude.
I gotta say, I think he was being silly there.
No, he wasn't.
No, I don't think so.
Then what? Listen to him be silly 2 or 3 times.
Was like internets.
No, why?
The internets.
Because he paused like, how do you say this word?
He's thinking, because he has no concept between the internet and websites. So he's thinking the internets are different sites that you go to. You know, hey, I'm looking at a few websites here to try to find the answer. He's thinking the internets are... Each website is an internet.
And he doesn't really know how to joke.
He doesn't know.
Even when he is joking, it's just so awkward.
But he said it a few times, too.
But
internet.
Oh, sorry. It'd be almost like if he paused and said nuclear or nuclear, whatever the word.
Nuclear, because he can't say that right.
Nuclear, well, I thought it sounded like he was doing a tongue in cheek, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, he really doesn't have a clue.
He can handle a power saw, but when it comes to the power of the internet...
I hear there's rumors on the internets.
Not once, but at least twice, President Bush has inexplicably added an S.
We can have filters on internets.
Leading young whippersnappers to mock him.
Everyone's on the internets. Yeah, that's our fearless leader.
Now the leader dubbed Googler-in-Chief by the Wall Street Journal has struck again. During a CNBC interview, the president was asked if he ever Googles.
Occasionally. And one of the things I've used on the Google is to pull up maps.
On the Google, I pull up the maps on the Google.
On the Google.
Here's a guy, he's the president of the United States. He has Pentagon satellites at his disposal for maps. And anything he wants, I pull it up on the Google. On the Google, on the internet.
Search on the internet search engine known as the Google.
The Google.
The Google. When I do the Google. Sounds like a new dance.
When I'm doing the Google,
right.
it's a lot different than the Yahoo. I'm doing the Google and the Google.
Speaking of the Google, today's football picks were sponsored by Dish Network. More football for you, better TV for all. Call 1-888-GET-DISH.
Is that the Dish Networks?
What?
The Dish Networks.
Just wanted...
Like that, it's the Dish.
I just wanted to squeeze that in naturally, sorry.
I got the cable.
the Google, and he's looking at dumb maps.
Yeah, I look at... Because he was like, what do you use? And you could tell, like, he had to think on his feet there. It's like, maps? They got that, don't they?
Maps are exciting to look at for about 30 seconds.
Where are you driving to that you need to Google a map?
He doesn't have to. I think he said he likes looking at pictures of his ranch.
Ew.
So it's like, it's where I want to be. So he goes to Google Earth, and then I Google, and I say, I think I could see me. I see my house from here.
You know who else does that? Mohammed Atta was doing that. Quite a few other people
exactly.
were Googling your ranch.
It was Googling quite a few places around the country.
Right.
Well, your ranch in particular, they'd love to get a hold of that from an aerial view.
The Google.
Sir, they're using the Google.
I like to go to the... what's that one called? The Cinema Skin. I like to go to that one. I like to go to the Nude Teens. I use that one every so often for maps.
Maps of Hawaii.
Maps of a young, supple body.
I go to the Google. I take off the preference filter. Because if you have the filter on the images, you're not going to get all the real dirty pictures. Make sure when you're on the Google, go to the preferences and then click off the filters and go to images and put in nude women. Go ahead, do it right now. I dare you on the Google. You'll be Googling when... Go to the Tub Girl. I love the Tub Girl.
Just Google my last name.
Just Google my last name and see how many you got to go through before you get to me when you take off your filters. Go ahead.
Yes.
You're going to see the bush.
How about the horse gag?
Go to the horse gag, the bang bus. You could go. I went to Bush on there. I took the preferences off. I was pwned. I was pwned. I know. I was the pwned. I know everything about it. I was playing Counter-Strike. I was the pwned.
A little more audio.
It's a little bit the way my mom talks about technology. It's sort of sweet, kind of endearing. She calls to tell you that she got an email.
President Bush said he uses the Google to look at satellite maps of his ranch in Crawford, Texas. Reminds me of where I want to be sometimes.
Oh, my God.
What a liar.
You think he just looks at maps of Iraq and makes sound effects with the door box? He's like, look, I'm winning. I don't see any insurgents down there. Look, I'm zooming in. I don't see one insurgent on the Google. The Google, indeed.
Google your dumb ranch on a laptop when you can just go and say, look, I would like an aerial photograph taken from space. Why would you Google a map?
Exactly. He's got spy planes, satellites, the Pentagon. He could look at anything. Hey, I need a picture of my ranch. Could you get me one at a resolution that's a little better than the Google? But he's because you know why? Because he's lying. She was being a skank too by trying to trip him up. She obviously sensed as a newswoman that he wasn't computer savvy and decided to go in for the kill and ask him a question. Do you use Google? Instead of him going, no, I really don't. I got people. Yeah, I'm a little busy to be cruising the internets.
Or how about, no, why would I Google when I've had access to all the information that you need to go onto the web for? I have access to that information.
I have it from the people.
I actually looked on Gary Glitter's computer itself. I have to read transcripts.
All stuff you're reading on the internet's we made up anyway. It's a big grand conspiracy. You know, that was a cruise missile hit the Pentagon. Why not go to the Google? The Google. when I'm doing the Google. I love it.
Isn't that great?
But that's it. He's not with it. He really isn't. I'm sorry. And to be a leader in this country, in this day and age, you really got to be computer savvy. You know, it's really where a lot of people's ideas are being placed for you to look at. Maybe he doesn't want to see it. Maybe he's, you know, oh, I hate that damn whack Bush. It's Whackbush message board.
Yeah, you think it's on message boards?
It's called Whackbush. What the hell is that? Look, they're bashing me. I'm going to sign up. I got one post. You think it's easy running the country? Angry typing prez. That's me. I've been doing the blogging. I'm blogging. I'm on the MySpace. And the YouTube.
Just the image of him, like, fighting, like, message board wars.
Listen, you ass.
Right.
N-I-G... Wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't... Backspace. Get that off of there.
Not realizing they can look at his IP address and figure out it's him.
It just says the White House.
Well, he's got two different names. He thinks he's being slick. One is Prez 1, and one is GB 2nd. Just defending Bush, but, like, not as himself.
Look, he's doing a great job.
Yes.
Just because he says the Google doesn't mean he doesn't use the Google. Mock him all you want. Mock me all you edit, post. Oh, damn it. Edit. Oh, my time ran out. I can't edit my post no more. Now it looks like me. That guy above was, this is me, the president. Guy above me was not me. But I won't be posting no more. Whew.
And that one Pal Talk photo of him just panning down his chest into his lap, waving at the camera because he doesn't know about screen capping.
Want to go the private? I'll go the private with you.
All right, listen, before we take a break, because we got to get...
we got to take the break.
Paul Stanley in here.
From the Kiss.